From human rights campaigner to Prince Harry's hottie, a second chance for Meghan Markle's reputation. In a new book, Meghan Misunderstood, royal biographer Sean Smith says Britain,
"We lost her within a week."
I was just in tears thinking about it. I don't think anybody could understand that.
No matter what she does, she's always going to get criticised.
I think that what that does internally is really damaging.
The negativity surrounding Meghan Markle is endless. She gets criticised for cleaning her teeth in the morning, let's face it.
The British tabloids will destroy your life.
She was a very serious person before she met Prince Harry.
how did royal life ruin Meghan's?
This was a woman that had received a standing ovation led by the Secretary General of the United Nations.
I want you to know that for me, I am here with you as a mother, as a wife, as a woman of color, and as your sister.
Not many people have asked if I'm okay.
You know, of course there's a lot of stuff that hurts, especially when the majority of it is untrue.
It's hard.
I will not be bullied into playing a game that killed my mum.
Sean Smith claims Meghan was a serious person before she met Harry. Prince Harry doesn't come into my book till page 175.
A woman who went from being a human rights campaigner to being a saucy divorcee, Harry's hottie.
When I first met my now husband, my friends were really happy because I was so happy, but my British friends said to me, "I'm sure he's great, but you shouldn't do it because the British tabloids will destroy your life."
This was a 35-year-old woman who had raised money for fresh water in Rwanda, visited refugee camps. This was nothing to do with the royal family. This was on her own volition.
We haven't given her a fair crack of the whip. From the moment the relationship became public, Meghan never stood a fair chance. You can have as many conversations as you want and try to prepare as much as possible, but we were totally unprepared for what happened after that.
I had no idea. I never thought that this would be easy, but I thought it would be fair. And that's the part that's really hard to reconcile.
It was very hard for both of them. Harry desperately didn't want to repeat what happened with his mother.
Every single time I see a camera, every single time I hear a click, every single time I see a flash, it takes me straight back. What happened to her is incredibly raw every single day, and that's not me being paranoid, that's just me not wanting a repeat of the past.
I really tried to adopt this British sensibility of a stiff upper lip, but I think that what that does internally is probably really damaging.
Sean Smith wants to give her a second chance. He wants people to understand who she really is without being attached to royal family, adding that Meghan is quite respected all around the world, and it's only Britain that doesn't like her.
What ends up being inflammatory, it seems, is people's interpretation of it. But if you listen to what I actually say, it's not controversial. It's not enough to just survive something, right? Like, that's not the point of life. You've got to thrive, you've got to feel happy. Flattery and criticism go down the same drain, and I am quite free. And the moment that you are able to be liberated from all of these other opinions of what you know to be true, then I think it's very easy to just live with truth and live with authenticity, and that's how I choose to move through the world.
Sean also doesn't see the couple ever returning to royal life, even though the Queen left the door open for both of them. I don't think there is any chance of them being full-time working royals in the future. It was only if there was some kind of compromise, and it takes two sides to compromise. I think they'd make a great addition coming back as and when. I think everybody would be pleased to see them. They have enormous appeal. The interview comes after the backlash the couple received when Harry asked for a wreath to be laid on his behalf for Remembrance Day. His request was denied, and he was deeply saddened by it. But people were outraged, saying he can't have it both ways. What do you think about the new biography of Meghan? Will it change people's opinion about her? Did Harry deserve the right to have a wreath laid on his behalf, along with the wreaths of royal family members?